Hi guys, sorry about the mess. I'll fix that in post. Tonight we have a quick video. Let's jump right into it. So it's Neil. Yeah, it's about Neil. I know his content that he's making is basically for kids, right? But it's fun. So let's see what he has to say, and I have something to say about it. Let's see.
Here's what'll happen if you dig a hole through the earth and jump in. Okay? So there's the hole. You dug it. You jump in. You get to the center of the earth, and then you vaporize because it's thousands of degrees there. So ignoring that complication, you'll jump in, you'll accelerate all the way to the center of the earth. And as you pass through and emerge towards the other side, Earth will then tug on you to slow you down again.
Okay.
And it'll slow you down at exactly the rate you had sped up en route to the middle. So that right when you get to the other side, right at that moment when you're about to emerge, you'll have zero velocity. Right about then, it's important to grab onto something. Otherwise, you'll fall back down through, forever repeating this oscillation. A full round trip.
The rest is not even important. There's just one sentence. Let's play that also.
Takes about 88 minutes, as long as it takes for a spaceship to orbit the Earth.
Yeah, that's it. So this thing has been making rounds on social media. You saw it everywhere. Like, not just his video. Like, again, it happens every like 2 years. Somebody asked the question somewhere on some social media, and then people start replying, responding, making videos. What would happen if one would dig a hole through the Earth, entire planet, and jump in it? So he decided to answer also, and he is wrong. He does this a lot. Again, Neil, you messed up. So he's right about everything. I mean, first part, this when he said like you would burn. Of course you would burn. So then he decided to like take that thing out of the equation. Let's take the temperature out of the equation. So now what we have is a tunnel through the Earth and a man jumping in, right? Also, one thing he didn't mention, but we have to exclude if we want to make it interesting. Not exclude, we have to include actually. The tunnel, the hole, has to be from pole to pole. If we make it from side to side on the equator or something, Coriolis effect will cause, because the Earth is spinning, and the way you're gonna fall in, you're gonna end up scraping one side and eventually stopping after just a couple of miles. You're gonna stop on one side, like you're gonna fall on the side. Let's say you're not gonna be falling to the middle. But if we make a hole from pole to pole, here's what would actually happen. I prepared a little uno momento. There, I prepared this so we can see. Here we have this fallen man. Wait. I might make it smaller, but since it's not gonna be to scale anyhow, let's leave it like this so we can see. Okay, let's put him here. Make him wait. I'm not sure I need this actually, this thing here. We're gonna move it. Let's see, maybe we need it later to show something. So here we have it. Planet is spinning. The tunnel is ready. We have our fallen man, and look what would happen. It's very obvious. I don't know how he didn't like figure it out. So he starts falling, comes here and falls through, of course. What else? You fall down, right? So I'm just kidding, okay? It's a joke. It's a joke. I know it wouldn't happen. What would happen actually? You would go to the middle, like he said. Then you would go close to the edge, the other side, yes, true. You would go back and back and back and back, and you would eventually stop in the middle. He's wrong about saying you would oscillate between these two exit and entrance, or two exits, forever, he said. He didn't specify. He did exclude temperature, but he didn't exclude the air. There's air resistance here. You would theoretically oscillate forever if it were vacuum. but we have air resistance. So what we have here is just a pendulum. It's just a vertical pendulum. We could have it turned to the side. It's all the same. The result is the same. It's a pendulum, and makes no difference if it's straight or if it's curved. It's the same thing. So what we have here is just a pendulum, and you wouldn't oscillate forever. Every pendulum stops. This one would too. So center of Earth's gravity is in the middle of this mass, right, in the middle of the planet. So that's where it's being pulled. So if we have, in this case, we have two vectors from this side and from this side, two vectors of gravity, and they meet in the middle, and they're the same strength. When you have two opposing vectors pulling this person with exactly the same strength, of course you would end up stuck here. Sooner or later you would oscillate for a while, but every time this person would jump in, and on the exit it wouldn't come to the same. Let's say that the Earth is perfectly round. Let's say that it's a perfect ball. You wouldn't come, let's say you would stop. I didn't calculate, I was too lazy. It doesn't even matter. You would stop like 1 centimeter, 1 meter, 1 kilometer before this exit. You would start getting back, and then here you would stop again a little bit shorter than you were on this side, and then every time every oscillation would be shorter and shorter in amplitude, and you would end up finally here after a certain amount of time, probably very short, like every pendulum, the same. So that's about it there. I don't know why Neil, and I'm gonna talk about a lot of times on this channel, I'm gonna talk about him, Michio Kaku, all these guys that work in like popularizing science for kids mostly, but also for adults and stuff. There's a lot of things that I need to say about that. That's it, a quick video. Thanks for watching. See you next one. Bye.